Hey, beautiful soul, and welcome to the weekly reading for May 22nd through 28th. I am Joyful Medium Joy Giovanni, and I help people step out of overwhelm and into love through mediumship and intuition, as well as coaching and teaching. Hope you will check out my website, joyfulmedium.com. There are lots of new and exciting things there for you to see, but let's get into the energies and potentials of this week. I'm just going to dip you down so you can see what I'm seeing. I've already pre-shuffled in the interest of time. Fiery week getting started here. Let's see what we've got going on. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of wands, a lot of fire here. Okay, shaping up to be okay. Okay, so the primary situation we can talk about this week is Two of Fire. This is partnership, but in the best, most passionate way. It doesn't have to be love interest, can be business partner, growth partner. It can be a new friend. It can come in a lot of ways, but it's someone that's going to help us on our path with our life's mission, our life's purpose. Come into your own new partnership or contracts, continue to move forward. So this is great. This means like you've really decided some things about who you want to be in the world, about what you're willing to let go of to make that happen. Maybe you've made some new agreements. Maybe you're partnering in a different way. It doesn't necessarily have to be with a person. It can be with another business entity. It could be, there's lots of different kinds of partnerships and sponsorships. So however that shows up for you, just know that that looks really good, really making steps towards the passion, the thing that you want to be in the world, the person you want to be in the world. And what crosses it, this is interesting. I almost wonder if it's kind of lots of things happening all at once, because Ace of Fire or Ace of Wands is new beginnings, but having to do with our life's purpose, things we're passionate about. If you're passionate about your work, it can overlap into that. I'm going to read this to you. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So it's like there's so much magic and energy and potential around you as it relates to bringing your purpose, your vision, your mission into the world in a real way. So this looks really good. So if you haven't already been offered some new contracts, some new collaboration around whatever it is you're passionate about. And some of us, I'm a medium, so I'm lucky enough to my passion and my purpose is part of my work. However, I know some people do their passion on the side and not as their primary business. So it can relate to you in different ways. Okay, let's look at the basis of the situation. The moon, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So if you're still having any fear about stepping into the fullness, the bigness of who you are and what you're meant to do and the potential for you in this lifetime, just being invited to release that. Moon is about things coming to light. So our deep intuitions, full moon is about release. So again, releasing any fears, releasing any judgments of yourself or of your past, and really just letting yourself be in that flow of intuition of, new things coming in, of things lining up for you, things working out for you. So sometimes the moon can bring up emotions. So if you have emotions rising up, don't ignore them. Sit with them, be with them, journal about them, because they have insights for you right now as it relates to your life's purpose, who you want to be in the world. What you just learned in the recent past, Four of Fire or Four of Wands, this is about coming into balance, about contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, successful completion of a project is what it says on this card. But I'm going to tell you, Four of Wands often is about stability, structure as it relates to what we're passionate about. So of course it can include home and family and structure in that way, but it can also include getting yourself on a schedule to be the best you, or to arrange your time in a way that's in alignment with the things you're saying you want to do. So you learned some lessons about that already. Those lessons will serve you well now. So for some of you, I already know this will present as just lots of opportunities, potentials, possibilities, new contracts, new ideas, new ways to collaborate coming in, and you needing to really just make sure you're attending to your spiritual practice. For those of you that are healers, mediums, psychics, if you do a spiritual practice for yourself, even if you're not one of those, really just taking the lessons you learned about making your own spiritual practice a priority. Could be journaling, could be meditation, could be walks with spirit, could show up however it does for you. But you came through some hard lessons on having that balance. They're important now. The highest good. We just saw this one and I shuffle these really well. Six of Earth, which is the scale, Six of Pentacles, right? It's balance, but it's abundance. It's all of our cups being filled, if you will. And this is things that bring us prosperity and abundance. Can be money, contracts, work we do for others, but could also be abundance in a lot of different ways. Can be abundance of time, maybe whatever this agreement is that you came to, or collaboration, maybe it's freeing up of your resource of time that you can do other things with, and you're needing to remember, oh yeah, I've got to keep my spiritual practice and keep what's important to me, even though I've got this time. I'm just going to read this to you. Gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. Yeah, and maybe it's that you've got a lot of new abundance and you're just being reminded, hey, you had a plan, you have a mission, you have what you want to do. So excited about these new opportunities. It feels like a surgence of fresh, powerful, fiery energy, which I love for you and for me too. Okay, what is right around the corner? The Star. So this is, I want to pay attention to this card with it, because remember, we're talking about staying in your spiritual practice or staying in your diligence. Maybe it's for you that you need to go for a run every morning or get your body moving. Maybe there's a system that you've recognized is when you're at your best, is when you're following these steps. The Star is remembering that you have guidance. You have that inner guidance, that guiding light. You also have, depending on your belief system, higher power, guides, supporters, inspirers. So right around the corner, just remembering it's not just all of your efforts and what you're doing, although that's important. It's tuning in, remembering to tune in for that guidance, going within, maybe talking to your higher power or your guides, really just allowing yourself to continue to be guided as you go on this journey. The guidance didn't end, it's still there, and we're still needing to let this intuition, this inspiration come to light and continue to usher us on our path so we can keep this flow of abundance, of new opportunities, of it feels some of it like financial abundance or abundance of time, that kind of resource abundance, but it also feels like just this invigoration that's happening. So maybe you had like this resurgence of excitement around what you do or what you're wanting to do. It's going to show up for everyone just a little bit differently. Let's pull just a little bit more guidance here. Okay, so we've seen this card a little bit recently. This is the Death card. Nothing scary. Death is about release of what's no longer serving us to make way for what is amazing, what is available to come in, new partnerships. Maybe you had to change the structure of the way that you're working so that you can make room for this new abundance to come in. So you in the situation is just remembering it's okay to release what's not working, or to reinvent, restructure, let go of. And remember, this moon can be about release. So that is your job in the situation, or your energy in the situation, is just knowing that some things might fall away. That's okay. There's new inspiration, new intuition to be had. There's guidance to be had, and it's making way for all of this abundance, all of this availability for you to truly step into what you're passionate about, your soul's greatest expression for this lifetime. This is actually not a bad card. Someone else in the situation. Three of Swords is often about heartbreak, but it's heartbreak that is either we're not seeing in the most logical way. And again, this is someone else or something external in the situation. So for some of you, maybe it is the ending of a relationship that someone else is wanting to create, and you're having to come to acceptance and tune in for some guidance to make way for something even more powerful, even if you can't see it now. So I think that's a small bit of you out there. But this can also be someone remembering a heartbreak differently than it was. So perhaps someone might reach out to you from your past and just remembering the ending of that relationship, romantic or otherwise. Maybe it's a family member that you have distanced yourself from it. They might be remembering what happened in a different way than you remember it. So it might be them kind of adding or coloring memories in a way, or not taking responsibility for their part. It could just be someone feeling really jaded. But this card often indicates that it's maybe in our mind, the way we're remembering facts and details, or whoever or whatever this is coming in to the side on you, they just fact check it, I guess is the best way to say it. So just make sure that the way you remember it is the way they remember it. Maybe there's some opportunity for healing in here if it's two people and you're remembering things very differently. Or if it's a situation coming in, it could be just someone has a bad taste in their mouth, or you might be revisiting a past situation in a way that you're not able to like see clearly and be fully honest. But again, this is from outside of you. So just be aware. This feels a little bit old to me. So for a lot of you, I don't think it's like a new heartbreak coming your way. I think it's something old that's resurfacing a little, either just for healing or deeper understanding, or someone else is not willing to let go of the story of something, right? Because there's the facts and then there's the story. There's what actually happened, and then there's what we make up about what happened. So that could just be something that's coming in. Maybe it's an old business partner that has a feeling about or thoughts about what happened that maybe isn't the way that you understood it or experienced it. So it could be a lot of different ways, but this is coming from outside for you to be aware of, maybe address, maybe not, depending on your situation. A couple extra pieces of guidance. This 9 of Cups, I love. This is a great card. She's got all these cups full. She's trying to get to 10. She's only at 9. She doesn't look perfectly happy. So maybe something hasn't come fully into your space in the way that you want it to, but she's taking a pause to just reevaluate as these opportunities come, as this abundance of whatever you are going to be abundant in comes in. Are you using your resources in the right way to line up your life? Really, this is more about your emotional life, your family, your home and heart kind of energy. So are you making choices and decisions based on what you've already learned and achieved to move this situation in the direction that's going to really fulfill you on not just your life's purpose, not just your work, but also your heart? Because cups are about our heart, our emotions, and things of that nature. So just make sure that the choices and decisions you're making are also balancing out with what you know in your heart to be true, or your heart's desire around family, connection, emotion, that realm. And one last little piece of guidance about this week is King of Pentacles. This is a really great card. King of Pentacles is the Midas touch. So if you're old enough to remember what the Midas touch is, and if not, it's kind of everything you touch turns to gold. So that brings me back to, hey, don't squander these opportunities, this resurgence of energy that's coming in around whatever it is you're passionate about, your life's purpose, your mission, or even just a project that you're passionate about. You really have the ability to make some things happen right now, to turn some things to gold, some potentials into realities. So don't squander that, is what this card's telling you. Like, hey, you really have the power right now. This is really an upswing of positive, powerful, fiery energy. You have the opportunity to touch things and turn them to gold, if you will, be it opportunities, be it time, be it whatever your message is in the world. Don't take that for granted, because this card is a great card. It can really help us build and grow and flourish and share what we have. Because remember, the 6 of Earth, or 6 of Pentacles, is about that abundance mindset. Money flows through us, flows to us. So when we get the gold, we need to share with others to keep that giving and receiving, that abundance flowing. So whatever that looks like for you, and it can be, if time is your most precious resource, it can be even just you, as you create time and create abundance, you giving your time to others. So that's kind of a little extra note in there. Now I am gonna scooch these to the side here. And like we have been doing, just invite you, if you're in a place that's safe to do so, to clear your mind, close your eyes, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, just let a loved one come into your mind. Could be who you were thinking about, like expecting to think about, or someone different, and just honor whoever you immediately pops into mind, and let this message be from them. It is beautiful where I am. It is a tough thing when we have someone transition over to the other side, to really wonder, like, where are they and what are they doing? And there's limited amounts that we can know from our human perspective, but the message from them is, it is beautiful where I am. So just wanting to give you some comfort in that way. And let me pull a little additional empowerment, and look at how beautiful this seed is. So just really wanting to free you up to feel more empowered to step into whatever that fiery energy is that's rising up for you, and just affirming you have the power right now, you have the touch, you have the ability, use it when you can, and just feeling reassured that they are in a beautiful place. It's beautiful where your loved one is. So I hope these messages resonate with you. Let me know what is fiery for you this week. I'm so excited to see how this week unfolds. This is going to be a really exciting one. So let me know in the comments below as your week unfolds how this resonates with you. If you're not already in my Joy Soul Spa Facebook group, I would love to have you there. We're going to start doing some free workshops and teaching pretty soon. Big announcements coming. So hop in there or get on my email list if you are not already. I look forward to chatting some more with you about your own intuitive gifts. Big hugs and bye for now.